Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So I know what you're thinking, Ramadan is ending in a couple days and it's probably too late to even talk about this, but I feel like with the recent terrorist attacks happening throughout the last few weeks, it's more appropriate now than ever to actually learn about each other and grow an understanding towards each other. And I think Islam has gotten quite a bad rap lately, so I thought I'd kind of let you know a little bit about Islam and what it means to be a Muslim in the modern world through some of the books that I have read and some others that I wish to read in the future. So I thought I'd start with something quick and profound, which is I Love, I Hate, I Miss My Sister by Amélie Sarn. The story follows the lives of two sisters, one very devout, wearing hijab and praying every day, while the other is more rebellious and not so devout and likes to wear revealing clothes, and how they both get judgment from the people in their society. And then it kind of ends up badly for one of the sisters. This book kind of gives me a sneak peek into the lives of Muslim kids in Europe. I recently watched a TED Talk on that topic, which I will leave the link to down below. How Muslim kids in Europe are often trapped between a tiger's mouth and a lion's den. This is like a very quick read because it's only like 150 pages. So you can basically finish it in one day. The next book I'll talk about is something that if you haven't read already, you must have heard about it before, which is I Am Malala. It is the, I guess you can say, autobiography, I'm not sure exactly, of Malala Yousafzai, which is the youngest Nobel Peace Prize winner, who, alongside with her father, fights the Taliban in Pakistan. The book tells the life story of Malala, of when she was born and how she comes to be an activist. And she basically fights the Taliban's rule of not allowing girls to gain education, to the point that the Taliban, I guess, feels threatened by her, shot her in the head. The book doesn't only talk about Malala's life and her struggles and her fight, but also a little bit about Pakistani history and how the Taliban came to Pakistan as an organization and as a belief. Now the third one is something that's been turned to a film already, and even if you haven't read the book, you might have seen the film or at least heard of the title. It is The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. It tells the story of Amir and Hassan. Hassan is Amir's servant, but they're also quite close, and Amir's father treats Hassan like a son, so they're basically kind of like brothers. But also like Amir likes to bully Hassan and things like that. And then it all changes when Afghanistan was attacked, I think, by the Russian, and then the Taliban came, and then Afghanistan is just never the same again. The story doesn't really talk about Islam in great depth. It tells the story of Afghanistan in the 70s, which was so different from the Afghanistan we know now. And I couldn't believe that Afghanistan was ever such a liberal country back then, because the Afghanistan I know has always been kind of oppressed by by the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and things like that. I think it's a very touching story, in case you didn't know. So if you're going to read this, I would recommend a box of tissue by your side. So moving on to the TBR, I have a few that I love to read, but have yet to find the book or have time to read the book. Well, actually, I don't have the books yet, but anyway. The first one is The White Teeth by Zadie Smith. Zadie Smith is an author that I've been meaning to check out the works of. So I'm really glad that one of her books is one of the most recommended books on Islam that I've yet to read. The book is basically about the lives of a Bengali, a Jamaican, and an English folk that become intertwined in complex and unexpected ways in modern London. I think it's set in 1975, and it has become one of the modern classic on the immigrant experience. So I'm kind of excited about that. The second one is The Moor's Account by Laila Lalami. you can probably tell that the first reason that I want to read this book is the beautiful cover. I mean, look at that cover, like, come on. But then I read about the story and it turns out to be quite interesting. It is the memoir of a Moroccan slave named Estebanico, who is the slave of a conquistador and emerges as one of the few survivors after his crew lands on the coast of Florida in 1527. And the third one is The Case of Exploding Mangoes by Mohammed Hanif. It is a satirical debut of the author and his take on the suspicious plane crash death of General Muhammad Zia, a former president of Pakistan, which you would also have read a little bit about from the Malala book. In this book, the author kind of constructs the possible assassination plots and other goofy possibilities of why or how the plane crash happened. So I guess that's it. I'm sorry there's not actually a lot of books that I have read or want to read on this genre yet, but I think it's great to just kind of ease into it. And obviously, if you have any recommendations on this genre that you'd like to give to me, I'll be more than happy to receive them and I will definitely check them out. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you have any recommendations for next month's video, please let me know in the comment below. I guess I'll be seeing you next month. Thanks for watching. Bye!